Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're taking a look at the 10 coolest Easter eggs, references, and secrets for you to find in some of the Gears of War games. Before we begin, we publish new videos all week long, so be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Beard, Gears of War 3.
Dad, keep your head down!
Sometimes we can't help but be jealous of Dom. Who in the world could possibly grow a beard as magnificent as his? It's so fine that everyone needs his beard. No, scratch that. Everything needs his beard. To give everyone God's gift of facial hair, start the campaign on insane difficulty. Take the left stairway, wait for Dom to catch up, and then follow Dom's every movement until the end of the prologue. As soon as you start Act 1, Chapter 1, you will notice that everybody is sporting Dom's chin mane. Enjoy it while you can.
He never called, he never sent flowers.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this shit.
Your old journal, Gears of War 3.
Huh. What are you doing here?
Getting you out. Here, put this on, you'll need it.
With Gears of War 3 being the climactic end of the series, or so we thought at the time, Cliff Bleszinski and his team threw in a somber memory from the previous game. You can find it for yourself super early into Gears of War 3 too. At the start of Act 1, Chapter 2, walk on over to Marcus's desk. What you will find is a journal, the same exact journal you used in Gears of War 2. Oh, the memories. The sweet, bloody memories.
Okay, let's get this over with.
Mount Gearsmore, Gears of War 4. For this special little secret, you will have to spawn on the multiplayer map Glory. Here you will need to hunt down 6 books that are scattered across the map. Shoot these to spawn the 7th book. Shoot that one to trigger the alarm, and then hurry back to where the 4th book was located to push a button. This will trigger a hefty cannon to appear, which will start firing at the mountains nearby. Once the smoke is cleared, you will see the blasts have perfectly sculpted the faces of Dom, Anya, Anthony Carmine, and Min into the mountain. Gears on a train. One recurring Easter egg in the Gears franchise is the appearance of certain characters riding trains while yelling at the top of their lungs. These occurrences really only happen in Gears 2 and Gears 5. In Gears 2, head to the multiplayer map Tyro Station and shoot down the warning sign by the boarding platforms. When the next train approaches, hold Y to see Marcus partying it up on the train. As for Gears 5, you will have to go to the Asylum map and basically do the same thing. Shoot down the warning sign, and when the next train approaches, press Y to see Cole doing the same exact thing. We thought it was just urban legends. Gears of War 3. This secret will require you to head to the checkout multiplayer map in order to see it with your own eyes, and it will require several steps to trigger. Trust us, this is worth it. You will have to shoot at 3 fire alarms in one particular order. The one in the home goods section, then the one in the electronics, grab the fire extinguisher there, and lastly, run over to pharmacy to extinguish the fire alarm that's on fire. Then, wait for a shopping cart with a red top hat to appear nearby. Shoot the hat before heading to the checkout area, put out the car that's on fire there, head back to electronics, and go into the bathrooms to shoot a cane. Back to electronics again to go put out another fire. And now, you finally get your hard-earned reward. A dancing wretch with a cane and top hat. Told you it was worth it. Disco Disco! Gears of War 4. Very few players have gotten to see this for themselves, as it requires a full party of 10 players to pull off. First, make friends with 9 people. Easier said than done. Then, start up a match on the Fuel Depot map. Head over to the gas station and blow up the fuel pumps with your frags. Head to the back of the gas station, reboot it, and you'll activate a set of scales that each player needs to stand on. Once all players are on it, party it up like the world is ending and locusts are invading. Chicken Antics, Gears of War 3.
Stop!
Gears of War 3 has a secret obsession with chickens for some reason. For starters, you have 2 opportunities to obtain a weapon that shoots explosive chickens, one in Act 1 and another in Act 4. Then there's the secret sawed-off chicken minigame that only lasts for a little bit before busting. The best one, though, is when Marcus talks into a bunch of tubes, which will cause a chicken to pop out. Shoot the bird brain long enough to cause it to mutate into a giant chicken. Yep, you just found yourself a hidden boss fight. A picture's worth 1,000 tragedies. Gears of War 3. This was just sad. It's funny in some way, but it's just such a sad reference to make. To see this for yourself, you'll have to load up the multiplayer map named Mercy. You'll want to sit inside the church for a bit and wait for the bells to sound off. As soon as they do, head to the front of the altar to find a photo of Dom and Maria. How sweet. But what happens if you fire a couple rounds at it? You will hear Dom quietly sobbing to himself. Told you, it's funny and super sad. I shouldn't be laughing, I'm sorry. It's just so messed up. Chainsaws and musicals. Gears 5. This might be the strangest Easter egg in the entire franchise, and it's one you could easily miss if you aren't paying close attention. In Act 1, Chapter 5, there are posters on some of the walls promoting a musical named Embry, and the way those posters are designed is remarkably similar to the posters made for the musical Hamilton. Not only that, but when you arrive at the theater later on, you will find that the entire stage is set up almost exactly like one of the scenes in Hamilton. Someone at the Coalition is clearly a theater nerd, and we're here for it. Something about the Carmines. Gears of War Judgment. Okay, we get that most people aren't a fan of Judgment, but to its credit, it does hold one of the best Easter eggs in the Gears of War franchise. The Carmine family has suffered so many casualties that the family would need a little bit of help in getting life insurance. This was explored in a skit that was shown at Comic-Con 2010, where Carmine tries to excuse all of his relatives' sudden and sometimes reckless deaths. As expected, things didn't work out. But in Judgment, you can find a building housing an office named Carmine Family Life Insurance with the appropriate tagline, "Protect the ones you love." What's your favorite secret in the Gears of War franchise? Let us know down in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays for more great videos every day.